So as far as like, Patwa the artist, you know what I mean, and everything that's going on in the game, what are some of your dislikes? What would you think, some things that you might change?
First and foremost, what we were speaking about earlier, we're going to change the fact that there aren't enough female rappers in the game.
All right.
Second, we're going to change how female rappers are being represented, because we're not all one image. We don't all have to get the fake boobs, the fake ASS. We can be us. There's many different types of females. So I want to change that next. What do I dislike? What else do I dislike? I don't really have any dislikes. I dislike the hatred in the game, and the whole stepping on one another just to get anywhere, the fakeness, all that stuff. But other than that, I mean, I don't hate on anybody. I respect everybody who's doing it. And yeah, that's it. Love is love. I don't really have much to say about the game.
Are they hating on Patwa?
I've gotten some hate, but we're not going to speak on the hate because the haters really don't matter. It's a movement, Patwa. So the haters, y'all just sit down somewhere. That's it.
If you don't got haters, you're not doing it.
Exactly. And you know what? I've made a lot of people very, very upset. Like, it's one thing to be a hater, but some of the memes that some of these haters go through, it's like, wow, like, I should actually feel bad for, bringing that much emotion out of you. I mean, it's one thing to be upset, but God, I mean, I had people just going in, and to me, it's like, wow, what am I doing to bring out that much emotion? But I've got to be doing something right.
Bringing emotion out.
So, shouts to the haters too. Toast to the haters. But right now, we're not really paying attention to y'all. That's all y'all getting.
I love this.
I will not bring you guys back up again. So, for everybody else that's riding with me, we're going to ride dolo. And we're going to leave the haters on the side. All right?
I love the swag. I'm right there, that little part where you said, I feel bad because I bring that much emotion out.
Serious? No, this is
like,
serious.
I'm going to post that on a couple people's pages. I'm going to post that. They tearing your Facebook up or something, ain't they? They going hard.
Yo, I had to actually, if I deleted you recently on Facebook, I'm sorry. But I had to do some spring, fall? What is it? Fall cleaning?
Fall cleaning?
God, I gotta get my seasons together. Fall cleaning. And, but yeah, there's just some real grimy people out there, and it's just really sad. But, I mean, it's all love at the end of the day.
Yo, you really got people loving you.
People want to promo you.
They want to promo you. They trying to sign you. Manager. Truth.
Yeah.
They're trying to lock her up. Not off this show.
Thank you, haters. Who's that? Elise Designs again. Yes, thank you, the haters.
Now you gotta wave to the haters, man, because you really not making no noise if you don't got people disliking you.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the greatest ever do it. They all have haters. We don't always agree. That's the beauty of it. I mean, it's all right, I don't like every artist. Every artist is not gonna like me. Every person is not gonna like me. I mean, it's the beauty of the game, so you just gotta take it.
What's your market? Who do you target?
Ooh, that's a good question. And I really want to answer this one. My target audience is first, second, third generation Caribbeans. Big up to everybody that's, from there too. Definitely, if you're if you're born in the Caribbean, shouts to you, I salute you. But there's a lot of us in America just like me, who we have those parents, and we kind of have both cultures in us. We have, our parents' culture, and we have the American culture. So I'm really, really doing it for you guys. So big up to all my first generation Caribbeans out there, and the second and the third. This is my first show since, the World Star, and since I'm really, really going hard with, this whole fusion of reggae and introducing Patwa to the world. And so I have nothing but love, for y'all hosting me tonight and bring me out. This is the first time, won't be the last, definitely.
No lie, you might cause a serious wave.
That's what I'm trying to do. I promise you guys, hate me or love me, you're gonna see me for a while. World Star Hip Hop messed up. They let me in, and that's it.
I like your swag.
No, seriously.
I call it a cocky moment sometimes, and I love it, damn it. Talk your shit.
It's not cocky, and then you have the haters like, oh, I don't like her, she's full of. It's not that, but when you've been working towards something, and you finally are appreciative of what you do, you gotta be excited for yourself. You have to have confidence.
What's your influences? Because, like you said, you got parents from and you was born in the Bronx.
Right.
What's your island influence? Cause I was just talking to Dre about this. I said to him, listen, I need some more music from there. So where does all that derive from?
My mother. My mother primarily raised me. Father's still in my life, definitely, but my mother was a single mother, and all her influence, all her, food, oxtail, curry goat, all the music. Every time a tune coming in, she's screaming from the back, the music! Just everything that she did, the whole culture, everything. My mother, she came over here, later in her life, and the accent's still strong, and she does her thing. She definitely kept our culture in me.
To the more important part about this interview, the oxtails. Can you cook? All music aside, let's get to the real Patwa. Can you cook?
That's a really good question that I really shouldn't answer right now because I might, take away some of my fans. I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning. It's getting better.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's, Jamaican food, and I'm guessing Caribbean food in general, it's tricky to cook. It's not really just a cookbook. Well, I think, in general, all cooking is not just a cookbook. You actually have to have your own, your little style to it. So even if I was to watch somebody cook and, jot down notes, there's that point when you're cooking where you just have to know, you have to try out new things. So I'm learning, I'm getting there.
Any talks of an album right now after this mixtape, or you just gonna keep dropping singles and?
I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. Hopefully, I drop singles until I'm signed, but if not, I definitely will do the album. I pretty much like the album route anyway, more so than the mixtape, because the album route allows you to actually see who I am. Original beats,
right.
More in-depth material. So definitely, I think, if this stuff doesn't take off, which we're not going to think negative, but if so, definitely by the top of the year, I'll have an album out.
That's what's up. Do you work with like a core nucleus of producers, or are you just wide open?
Yeah, I have a small team right now. Big up to DJ Crooks the Maverick, PZ Crack, he did the What Can I Say joint. So I have a small team, 2 or 3 people, but I'm looking for new producers. So submit those beats to Patwa, the number 2, Patwa, Patwa @gmail.com. I take a listen to everything and I'll show you love.
There it is. Now, if you did say you're gonna drop if you do drop an album at the top, any particular people you would like on the album, signed or unsigned?
You know what? Right, okay, this is another thing that I think is corny. Corny for hip hop right now is that there's too many albums that are coming out right now where we have every song has a mega artist, and I think that's corny. So for my first album, I actually want to do as little of features as possible because I don't want to make it seem like I can't hold my own weight. So I would probably say maybe 1 or 2 features, and like I said, I go old school with it.
Right.
I go old school with it to the AZ. Get some of these underrated artists back in there. Definitely. But I plan on holding my own weight. I don't really plan on, being big on the features right now.
What about any unsigned artists? Do you run it with anybody that's unsigned right now that's like, they hot, or I rock with them?
Right now I've been so busy with my own stuff that, I've kind of been out of the loop, and it's been a minute since I've really heard a lot of unsigned artists, but there's definitely, let me say big up to, Halo, who's on my track. He's an unsigned artist. J Tips, coming out of the BX. Some people might have heard of him. Apart from that, there was actually, big up, I show love, no hate around here. There was actually a female artist female MC that was put up on Worldstar recently. And I dig her stuff. I think she goes by 3D Nate. Not sure exactly how to say it. She's out of New Orleans.
So again, where can they reach you at? Because a lot of people are asking you to send them music. They trying to reach you right now. So again, if you could throw your Twitter out there, your emails, all that.
Yeah, you know, that was a good point that you mentioned. I do apologize for anyone who was trying to get, you know, MP3s of my music. At the time when the video dropped, I wasn't really expecting, you know, so many people to want the MP3s and to want more music and want the mixtape, so it wasn't easily downloadable. But like I said, the mixtape's coming soon. I'm gonna throw a bunch of tracks on there, at least 13 to 15 joints, and you can check that out at the end of the month. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. L Scales is putting it up in the chat room right now. At official Patwa, Patwa, and also the MySpace, myspace.com/Patwa Music, and the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Patwa Music. Oh, and before I forget, we're talking about the female artist of the week plug I got on Worldstar, but I also have another video on Worldstar that went up earlier this week. It's freestyle to the Bonnie and Shine joint, so you guys have to check that one out. You can just Google Patwa Bonnie and Shine freestyle, something of that sort, and it should pull right up.
Yeah. Like you've been in the mall right now, people like, yo, just like, that's the shit from the mall.
Not yet, but you know what? In my day-to-day, you know, with what I do, and I'm still working, you know, because I have to get my money. I have like more of a professional look because I'm kind of in like a legal environment. So I don't even know if people recognize me. So, but I'm not mad because I really wouldn't want them to. But not yet. And I'm waiting though. I think by the next video.
So you got a regular job too?
Yeah, I got a regular job.
You grind serious. Me too.
It's hard.
Super hard.
And for anybody that's doing it 9 to 5 and not just sitting at home talking about they're a rapper, you know, and you're not really doing anything else, you cheating. You know, there's people out there that's working 9 to 5 and still following their dreams on the side, and it's real hard. So.
And that's the real grind right there.
It is.
I call that the 9 to 9.
Yes, 9 to never.
Get off that job, come right home, shower, get back on the street.
Yes.
Like I did today.
Yep, that's how we do. But it's gonna pay off in the end for both of us. We're gonna do whatever we want to do.
SWAT season, baby.
What's up, y'all? This is Patwa Medea. You know you need to rock with Jahyummy because he's doing his thing.